Hi folks, Bob Dale for our Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell lots of things folks sell only on eBay. One of the things that we've sold in the past few years is literally thousands of diesel trucks. You know, and I always say we've got to sell a good truck because we're not open to the public. All of our customers come from far away, and we've got to sell something that you can't run down the street and find, certainly not at our price. We have to have a bargain. Well, today, we're going to list the prettiest truck we've ever had. Absolutely the prettiest truck, the nicest truck we've ever had. And when I tell you we've sold thousands, go back and look at our sales, we're not exaggerating. I imagine we've sold more than anybody in the country. But this truck today is just too astonishing to talk about. You can go buy one just like it. God knows what it would cost you. This is the prettiest truck I've ever seen. It's the nicest. Hate to be redundant starting out, but I'm telling you, it's a 2012 Ford. It is absolutely stunning. It's got everything you can put on a truck, period. It's only got 60,000 miles on it. It's got 35-inch tires. They've got less than 1,000 miles on them. They still got the blue in the trim. It's got a set of 20-inch wheels that God knows what they would cost. Every option, moonroof, it's brand new inside and out. It's got a 4-inch Pro-Comp lift, which is the high dollar lift package. This is several $1,000s. This is not one of these that they do down in the garage at night while they're drinking some Pabst Blue Ribbon. This is an expensive lift kit. Come on, we're going to show you this truck. I don't know what else to tell you about it except to just point out as we walk around, because there's nothing to say about it. It's perfect. It's like new. Look at all this. Don't know what all this costs, but it costs a lot. The chrome, the lights, fender flares, everything about it is immaculate. Been here all its life, certainly no issues, rust issues, or any of that, but you can see how that lift is put on. Look at these wheels. I mean, I don't know what they're worth, but I know I would take that to buy. Of course, it's a Lariat, Power Stroke. This Power Stroke, now son, you don't know about that. That's a B20.
No, it can run on B20 biodiesel.
Okay, look at this rascal, folks. The only way you'll find a newer one is go spend you about $80,000 at your local dealer. That's the only way you'll find a newer. Look at the leather, look at the carpets, look at the headliner. Now, these videos sometimes show the headliners with spots and stains. This doesn't have it. If it does, it's just shadows. You see the moonroof here? Got everything you can put on. Windows, door locks, tilt screws, CD, power on both sides. These expensive Nerf bars. You can see inside here, this was someone's daily driver, and they just had enough money they can buy a truck like this and trade everything. You can look in the back here. Oh, by the way, everyone's always fussing about it. This has 3 sets of keys, folks. 3 sets of keys, 2 clickers. They all work.
Got the 110 volt and 12 volt outlets. Got the little inverter in it. Of course, you fold down cup holder. A couple of tiny nicks right here, nothing big, just trying to nitpick, but you can see how clean it is. Carpet's clean, no odors, no stains, no.
Look at the door jambs. No paint work, no rock picks, none of that. Look under here, there's your spare. Of course, hadn't been on the ground. As I said, these tires have just got less than 1,000 miles on them, and that is some expensive tires. FX4 off-road, got the man step on the back. Bed's never been cut. It's a pick-proof truck. Look down the side here. It wasn't any much nicer, folks, if any, the day someone drove it off from their Ford dealer after spending an ungodly sum of money.
And this isn't just plain white, it's a pearl white. It's hard to tell in the video.
Those gold stripes really look good on the Power power on both sides. You can look at the carpet, look at all this, look down in here, no dust, well, there's a ladybug, headliner, everything. This truck has a great stance. I've ridden it, it sets up, rides and drives great. My name is Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. I'm sorry I'm having to speak loud. The wind's blowing here. Just a normal mid-December day, gonna be 75. But anyhow, 601-218-1223. Should you have a question about this truck, give me a call. Should you want to know what it takes to buy it, give me a call. We'll be glad to tell you what it takes to buy it. We'll be glad to work a deal with you. We're real easy to get along with. We'll throw a figure up, have you buy it, sell it to you on eBay. You'll have the eBay buyer protection plan. Be guaranteed that you're going to get what you pay for it. Be guaranteed you're going to get your title. We leave each other feedback. We don't have salespeople and all that. That's why the prices are what we have. We don't have salespeople, and we don't sell locally. We're not open to the public. We sell only on eBay. So call me if you have any questions about this. But let me knock this out right off the bat, folks. I don't know how much you're going to think you're going to like this truck. You don't know what it looks like on video, but I can tell you this, it's perfect, it's pick-proof, and ever how much you think you're going to like it, you're going to like it a lot more in person. If you're the kind of person who likes a big, good-looking stand-up truck that no one else has got one like, you're going to like this truck. It's a 2012 Ford F250 Lariat. Got every option, every amenity, only got 60,000 miles on it. It's got 30-inch tires, 20-inch wheels. Gosh knows, as I said, what someone had paid for these. It is perfect in every respect. You'll like everything about it. Thanks for watching our video. We do appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson. And give me a call and talk about this truck. I really like it. Thanks a lot.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck, and I'm going to take you on a test drive. Now, unfortunately, the oil filler cap's a little too far away for me to reach from here, but like I always show on all these videos, doesn't have any blow-by. A little bit of smoke, which, you know, smoke's no big deal as long as it's not puffing, and it's not. The main thing is, if you set the oil filler cap down on the tube and it blows off, then you got blow-by, which this truck doesn't have. So the other thing I want to show under the hood though is how clean it is. We don't clean under hoods. Just how the truck came into us. We don't put a hose under the hood of these. So you can tell this truck, all this lift and everything, it's cosmetic. It's not one of those trucks that somebody immediately took out into the swamp and started mud riding and everything. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and I'm driving on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson as usual, which not that there's many good ones, but although the video may come out a little shaky, rest assured the truck has a great ride and drive. And the other thing you can take away from it is that there's no squeaks or rattles, because trust me, on these roads, if it had a squeak or rattle, you'd hear it. You can see it's got the dual zone climate control, got the electronic shift, 4-wheel drive, got the upfitter switches, tow command, got the hill descent control. Just turned it on, turned it back off. Now you can see no engine lights, brake lights. There is one little light on for the traction control, but we're gonna fix that before you buy the truck. I gotta put a replace a sensor. It just hadn't come in yet, and I wanted to go ahead and get the video done, get all that knocked out. You can see it's got power folding mirrors on both sides, and got the memory on there. Of course, automatic headlights, fog lights. Got your steering wheel controls. These steering wheel controls are pretty cool. Now, I've been driving around the city, so the fuel economy is pretty low right now, but it averages, my 13, my personal truck, will average around 16, 17. This will too, and just, you know, non-city only driving, but that's all this truck's been doing lately, so shows a little lower than you will get in the real world. But you can see it's got all these gauges, compass, you got your truck apps. It'll show your angle of inclination, and if you got a trailer hooked up, it'll go through all that. You got different settings for driver assist, your key, and all that. I usually just leave it on the fuel thing so you can see the distance to empty. But I don't know if you can tell in the video, but this truck is super quiet. That's a hoopty next to us with some loud pipes. This truck itself, I mean, if you didn't know it was a diesel, you wouldn't think it was a diesel. It's just that quiet. And surprisingly, you know, it's got these big 35, 12, 5, 20 tires, but they're not super loud going down the highway. You know, a lot of times you get some good off-road tires and they just howl going down the interstate. I mean, these make a little noise, but they're not super loud. You can, you're not going to want to change them or anything like that. Truck doesn't pull, doesn't vibrate when you hit the brakes, doesn't pull when you hit the brakes. All that's in good shape. Just a super clean truck. If you want to, you can fly in, drive it home. I would not hesitate to get in this truck and go anywhere in it. I mean, it's just as nice of a truck as you would expect. We'll be glad to pick you up at the airport, do all your paperwork, let you get on the road. Or, you know, a lot of people don't have time to fly in, take off a few days and drive one home. So if you want to have it shipped, we'll be glad to work with your shipper or help you find one. Don't be scared off if you plug your zip code and mine into some of these shipping companies' websites. Don't be scared by the first few quotes you get on shipping, because if you're not in a hurry and you don't mind waiting, and it, you know, it may be a couple days to a couple weeks, just varies, but if you're not in a hurry, you can get a lot better deal on shipping, as much as half the average estimate. You can get on UShip, and they'll give you a range of prices for your load, and you can set your own price. And then I usually just set it at the lowest price they have, and then shippers will send you offers. So wait and catch somebody that's got an empty spot on their trailer that's headed your way, and they'll make you a deal so they don't have an empty spot on their trailer. So that's how we recommend people do it, and how most people do it, and it just saves you a lot of money and a lot of time. Or, you know, if you want to schedule a flight a little further out to get a better deal, or plan a vacation around it, you can. As long as we're paid and you go ahead and get insurance coverage, then we'll be glad to store this truck for you at no charge up to a few months. You can see no rips or tears on the console. It's got a big console, extra power outlets in the console. Extra power outlets here, got the sync system, got a USB plug and auxiliary input, extra 12 volt plug. Like Dad said, it's got a Pro Comp lift. Now they call it, you know, there's not like a 4-inch lift, a 5-inch lift, and a 6-inch lift. This one's what they call a 4 to 6-inch lift. You know, the next step up, they have a 6 to 8-inch lift. That's because the actual amount of lift just varies once you get it installed on the truck. But this one, there's a spring shop right next door to us, and they looked at it and checked it out and said this was a 4 to 6-inch Pro Comp lift, which is a high dollar lift. So, you know, if you wanted to buy another F250 and do all the stuff to it that this one's had done, you would spend probably $4,000 or $5,000. I mean, time you bought, now probably more than that, probably 6 or 7, because time you bought the wheels, the tires, the fender flares, painted the fender flares to match, the bull bar, the extra spotlights, the lift. I mean, it adds up. It's real expensive. Somebody put a lot of money into this truck. It's a one-owner truck. Originally came from Texas. I bought it planning on keeping it, and ended up finding a King Ranch, a black King Ranch, which I just like black trucks better, so got it instead. And so anyway, just nothing wrong with the truck. Runs and drives great. Only got 62,000 miles. Is still under warranty. Now this truck, I can give you the original owner's name because he bought, according to a buddy of mine at the Ford dealer, he bought an extended warranty on this truck. Now it's only good for the original owner, but you know, as long as you give them the original owner's name, then I don't see a problem with, you shouldn't have any trouble using the warranty should you need to, because he paid for it. So it's there. I think it's 150,000 powertrain or something like that. I don't know, but like I said, I'll be glad to give you the name of the previous owner so you can, in case you need to use it to get any warranty work done, because these things, the factory powertrain coverage is 5 years, 100,000 miles, which is still in that anyway. But this truck runs and drives perfect. You're not going to have any issues with it as far as all that goes. If you have any questions about it, feel free to give me a call. If you want to talk price, want to make us an offer, give us a call. You got Dad's number, he gave that to you, and my number is 601-376-9869. So like I said, if you have any questions, just give us a call. Otherwise, we appreciate you watching this video and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thanks again.